Morning.
Yo. Alright, the stream is live already. It's just in the warm up starting soon thing, but I'm pretty sure they can hear us.
Perfect. It's fine.
How you feeling? You want to do webcams or not?
I can.
Okay.
I have one. I don't know how do I
If you
set
just
it
do
up
it on
there.
Discord, I can try to capture it. Normally it takes like a little bit to set it up to like crop it and everything. It's kind of.
I just hit this video, turn on camera.
Yep. And I'll just like capture it and put it on this stream. But
Sure.
it's a little janky. I haven't really got. I think I need just somebody to sit in here and let me like crop it and stuff, and it's gonna take a little bit. But whatever. We'll get it close, and that's fine.
Yeah. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it.
Let's go. And you're in here, so you don't need me to stream on Discord, right?
I am in the lobby. I'm in the
Cool.
spectator. So I can just watch it. Beat one of the spectators. This is gonna be a good game.
Yeah. I'm curious to see if Ben just continues to pop off or what happens. It seems like
I feel like their team's kind of secretly OP.
yeah, I mean they sure looked OP last week, and Crimson Chin he was like a good top laner. Seems good on support too.
Alright. Well, they have one, two, three plats, and a diamond 2, and then an unranked, which was probably marked suspiciously low.
Yeah, are those their real ranks, or is that like TFT? Defiant Merc.
I think those are all their real ranks.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I know Peter's plat. Ben, I think that's his flex rank, but he has plat 4 in solo queue, I believe.
Okay. Oh
I
yeah.
think he
Holy
he
cow!
just got it.
Defiant Merc is actually D2.
Yep. He is a Rengar player.
How about these other people? Yeah, Hell's Keeper actually unranked. Crimson Chin, Plat 4, I believe it.
Yep.
Ben, Plat 3. Is that solo or flex?
He's plat 3 in flex, I think, and plat 4 in solo queue.
It's gold 4 in solo queue. Oh, the gold 4. Is this actually him? I think this is the wrong person.
No, he's got like an I for an L or whatever.
Oh.
You see his like
Lame.
his I after his M.
It's an I after that. It's the same thing again. It's a capital I or I for that one.
I
of the
think
L's?
it's 3 L's in a row. So VRMLLLION. I think.
That's confusing.
Unless that's just some weird little character. But like you can see the I before the L is definitely not an I.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look at the Crimson Chin, and they probably have played together recently.
Yeah. What if we used 100% of our brain?
Oh, okay, he's in promos and gold 1 right now, Plat 4 Flex.
Who is Crimson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea how Ben's name is actually spelled. Yeah, Plat 4, Plat 3, yeah.
Just underrated.
They're actually just a very high ranked team, just across the board, other than the one guy who's
interesting with the CEO of the beer league on it, with a very high ranked team.
Yeah.
Wonder how that one got through the process.
Interesting. Versus just the bargain. Wait, no, they are bargain bin boys.
Yeah. It's because all their like community ranks are like lower than their solo queue ranks, I think.
That is, yeah, it's a good
Or
win
like
for them.
Peter's like ranked like gold 4 and he made it to plat 2. So
people just assume they can beat him or something. I don't know. That's funny.
yeah. Yeah. What time does game start? 9:30? Are they
Should
just
be
starting?
9.
Oh,
Should
it's
be
9.
9.
Okay.
So they're late,
They're
but
just
it's fine.
all right. Is there a penalty for being not on
Fi
time?
15 minutes is your window. So,
Trevor is ready.
okay. And if you ever want to turn your camera on, it's ready
Would
for you.
Yeah,
But
how do I do it?
just on Discord, like the
Share your
bottom left.
share
No,
share turn on camera
yeah, just video. The video thing.
like that.
Perfect. Yep.
Perfect.
And
Kind of dark in here, but
whatever.
I need to get my
Yeah.
roommate in here so he can turn his PC on.
Yeah. I'll turn mine on so you don't feel lonely.
Oh,
But
thank you.
Twitch actually, I'm just streaming my Twitch, so actually I don't know if it'll even work. Whatever. Okay. And while they're going through draft, I'm gonna mess with the camera thing, trying to get it positioned and everything correctly.
Perfect. I turn the AC off. It's getting cold in here.
Yeah, my room is warm, but I'm wearing a sweatshirt because I need to do laundry, and I won't have a shirt for tomorrow. I don't want to wear it tonight.
My washer just like stopped working yesterday morning, which is pretty cool.
That would be the end of me. I
Well, it's
would
like
not
a
be
brand new
prepared.
washer. I've owned it for like 4 months, and
That
it
sucks.
just stopped working.
Huh? Are you gonna try to get it repaired or just replace it?
It should be under warranty.
Okay,
I think you get a 1 year.
you should. Okay, it looks like classic band versus Trevor. Get rid of the Kazakhs.
Do you have the spectator link? Or is it
Yeah,
in
yep. I'll send it to you.
in watch
It's in
party?
watch party, yeah.
I can
Whichever
grab it.
one's easier.
Thank you. Yeah, the Kazakhs ban. Probably a good idea.
Yeah. Normally
Ye-
I'm like, oh, those assassin junglers aren't as great in fives, and then after the Rengar game, I'm kind of, well, just get rid of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Kazakhs is also like pretty versatile. Like the champ is pretty good with Conqueror, and you can go like Core Drinker or Eclipse and into Death
Mm,
Stance, and he's like actually does just still way more damage than you would think, and he's pretty
yeah.
tanky.
And
Man,
it seems
Trevor's
like,
also very good at the champ, so it takes him off one of his comfort picks, so it just
yeah.
makes sense.
And Wukong, but definitely focusing on Trevor, and we'll see. I mean, Trevor can he play a lot of champions, right? I mean,
Right.
Kha'Zix is like obviously his like main one, but as soon as you get rid of him, he's got a really big B tier list.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't think like that's the play is like to ban the best players champions. I don't. I mean, yeah, you got to take away their like
The
definitely,
Kha'Zix.
definitely. Well, right, his like their best champs for sure, but like
Mm-hmm.
trying to ban out players who have a wider pool when it's
No.
easier for them to go to like a like you said, their B tier champ versus I guess a lesser skilled player. You ban out there and take them off comfort picks. I feel
Yeah.
like that just has a much better impact.
Really can like open up the map if somebody's just not on a comfort pick,
Right.
like that isn't that good at the game relative to the other people to begin with. Yeah.
The Rengar pick,
Ooh.
that's Defiance,
I
one
wonder.
trick.
Okay.
See how he plays. I don't know if I would pick it early. Unless he plays like Bruiser Rengar very well.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna,
It depends on like what Trevor picks. If Trevor, there's a ton of stuff that can just beat up Rengar. Like Poppy, for example, is not fun to play against at
yeah.
all.
Says you're gonna first pick Rengar. Okay, that's fine for us.
Alright. I mean, I definitely wouldn't. I mean, you can definitely first pick Rengar as long as you can play. I don't think he plays anything other than like Assassin Rengar. I play a lot of Bruiser Rengar on my Smurf.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I
go
mean,
like Conqueror.
if you're comfortable with the other ones, that makes first picking a lot easier because you can just change how you're
Right.
gonna play them.
But the Poppy, I wonder. I don't know if Nunya plays Poppy or if that's Trevor gonna be jungle. I know Trevor can jungle Poppy. I've
Yeah.
definitely seen him do it before, and he played it well.
Mhm. Yeah, I just
Okay,
assume it's Trevor, but
they're just copying our comp from game two earlier.
as soon as I saw the Rengar pick, I was wondering if he was watching, because
It looks like they're
made
watching. Rengar Galio. What's next? Shen?
made Rengar look pretty good.
No, if they pick Shen, dude, they're cheating. They just copy our game two draft.
Is that allowed? Yeah.
I would assume. Yeah, I don't think there's any rules against it. The karma. Did not see that going.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, everyone. Good thing we were talking about it, but I forgot to switch scenes, so they couldn't see draft. But okay, Bailey, I turned volume up a little bit. Karma, okay, and Oriana.
Rihanna. That does seems like an actual troll pick into Rengar and Galio. Just gonna have like Oriana's gonna have to play like super safe. You
Yeah,
get caught out once, you're toast.
well, she's like
You get
a kind of utility type person who doesn't need to be super fed to be useful, but
or I mean right that she's gonna either so
Rengar's
far
just gonna
Seraphine and
kill her.
Oriana, you're just giving Rengar more targets is what it is.
Yeah.
Especially with a Galio who can just EW if Oriana burns flash early. Rengar should just camp mid.
Mhm.
I guess they're banning Diana. I'm guessing they're thinking it's Poppy top, but I almost certain it's gonna be Poppy jungle, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they could flex it, I guess.
And they banned the Swain.
Swain's just seems like it's always a good pick.
Okay. I'm just like looking at their team. Like I guess
But I
Swain.
don't know
I
where
feel
they're
like if they
playing.
pick, yeah, like Poppy can just ult him out. Everybody else right now can just walk away from him. Like
And
Diana
then ban.
can. Okay. Let's see who they pick.
MF.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
MF.
Yeah, Seraphine MF is Jinx.
Jinx is gonna have a hard time for
Mhm.
Rengar.
Hmm.
I feel like BBKK is kind of playing right into the Rengar hand here.
Yeah.
They
Like
don't
they.
pick like high mobility or like they basically pick three champs with no escape if Rengar gets on them.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully the Poppy can be where she needs to be to stop him from
Right.
jumping, but that's impossible.
Yeah, right. I mean, Poppy does get around the map super fast, especially just using your W and you take celerity
Mhm.
and water walking, and you're pretty quick. But an Ash arrow, I actually like the Ash pick here a lot.
Yeah. They been
You
like
Ash
top
arrow
last
somebody,
week.
and then you Ash arrow somebody, and Rengar just hops on them. Like, what do you? She's got three targets to Ash arrow. Seraphine, Oriana, or Jinx just gets caught. They're just
Mhm.
a really tough spot.
Last pick for red for top side against the Mordekaiser.
Bye.
Or oh, it is Poppy top. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I like the bye pick actually too.
Mhm.
I hope it's my patented tank buy that I've been telling people to play that don't play it, but you just go Sunfire Cape in lethal tempo, and it's really good against melee champs. So
Hmm.
Galio, Mordekaiser probably have a pretty good time against it, but so if he just
Yeah.
goes like Sunfire Cape, Black Cleaver into Force of Nature, he'll be late game. He'll actually do a ton of damage and be pretty unkillable. And they're just gonna have an Ash, which isn't exactly a hyper carry. Did you eat an eagle egg? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
I was gonna say, am I missing out?
Okay. So, I mean, I think I like the the vibe pick is cool, but the Poppy was like kind of needed versus the Rengar for the other lane. So
Yeah.
like
I
Vi
don't
is
know
good,
how that
right?
matchup goes for Poppy though. Top lane.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like Mord would just like doesn't Mord do like really well against like tankier melee champs? I feel like
Yeah.
that's
I
it.
mean, the
I mean,
sustained
obviously they
fights, he
first
just
pick Poppy,
microwaves him.
right? I mean, late game, I do like BBK's comp kind of better. I mean, they have a lot of setup too, right? It's just it seems like who's gonna catch who. If Vi R catches somebody or Ash R and Rengar R catches somebody,
Mm-hmm.
because they don't really
Yeah.
have any other catch besides Ash R or Rengar R. And I
Like,
believe Defiant doesn't even go flash on Rengar. He just takes Ignite, which I think is really troll. Flash is just so clutch.
okay.
And like even flashing to a bush and leaping.
Like BBKK's draft looks like really good in a front to back fight, but you have Rengar and Galio and Mordekaiser who all just mess front to back fights up.
Right.
So
I mean, yeah, it's hard to like see which one's gonna. I mean, mid game, like I feel like BBB has so much pick potential with Ash Arrow and Rengar
mm-hmm.
R.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see how Jinx is gonna be able to be in fights.
I've never seen Trevor play Vi, so I don't
Yeah.
know how proficient he is at it.
I've seen him play it in some Aegis games, not necessarily like in the past. Definitely a champion he plays, but
Okay.
I don't know what build he did or anything. But
Right. I think they're. I mean, if they just get the Jinx ahead, like they should be good to go. I mean, if I'm Trevor, I'm just going bot on repeat.
mm-hmm.
You just leave Poppy on an island.
Yeah.
I mean, Oriana should be. She's got
Against
pretty good wave
Galio?
clear. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oriana's got
Galio
pretty good
push her.
wave clear. Galio's not bad either with his Q and his passive, but if
Mm-hmm.
Oriana just pushes the wave under tower and goes back to the tower and sits there,
I
maybe
mean,
she's fine.
yeah, and if she keeps him shoved, it's a lot harder for him to roam. Like Galio to leave and go alt somewhere if he's losing waves.
Lucky his client crash.
Oh.
My back is sore left the lobby. Well, it's good it happened like right here.
Yeah.
Where's Puff Buffer? Isn't that Trevor's brother? Sub 2 Just Buffer Master? Is that TFT?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a little misleading.
I know his brother's on the team. I think his brother's the AD carry, but I don't know for sure.
Best Brendan, is that a sub or is that their actual? Because I haven't seen that
They
name
have a
before.
6-person roster, I think.
They have a
So
6-person roster.
yeah.
That's what I need. I have a 4-person roster right now.
Yeah.
I have a top laner who said no more. I don't even have a full 5-man anymore.
That's rough.
Yeah, it's not good. We're panicking. Luckily, Mindstatic helped us out.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And he played pretty well, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in like a soccer league, and it's 7v7, and we're always down people. We always have like 6 people. At most we'll have like 1 sub, and most other teams have like 15 or 20 people. So it's like every 5 minutes they'll like swap the whole team out, and everybody's fresh. And we're just struggling.
That's what I noticed, like, literally after week 1, I was like, it's so hard to find a time when all 10 players can, like, actually commit to be there.
Yeah.
And actually, like, I don't even know, maybe I had all 5 of my players week 1, but after that, like, I've had a sub every week, or the other teams had a sub, and on some occasions both. So it's like,
Yeah.
it seems difficult to find a time that
It's like almost rather have people who aren't as good at the game but are just available.
Yeah, well, like,
Like the same people every week.
right, and to even like get a practice game in other than game day.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, okay, we'll be on like an hour before game. We get one practice game in. That's the practice for the week.
God. Well, that's yeah. I'll play with like Richie a lot, our mid laner, and then
Mhm.
Jamie quite a bit. But like having all five on is pretty rare.
Yeah, I don't think we've had it since week 1 when we played like an hour before our first game, and that was like our first time ever playing together. I wasn't even friends with Braum scene up until like 2 hours ago on League. I didn't realize I was trying to invite him and I like couldn't find him and I was like, can you send me your friend request? Like we're not friends. So yeah, I guess that's
It's
a little bit.
telling.
Yeah, little tells how much we play together,
Yeah.
how in sync we were.
Ignorant thrall.
Do not confuse
The
cowardice
Swain
for
man.
wisdom.
Yeah. I feel like Swain and Ruby have struggled into this team.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good. I have noticed that in a few games where it's like people teams banning stuff where it's like
Mm-hmm.
we didn't even play this here at all. Like swaying into like 3 people that are gonna like kite you
Mm-hmm.
or like shield and heal a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not what you want to play Swain into.
Played Swain into Jinx one time, and I said never again.
Yeah, she just outranges you and melts you with her little kraken.
Ugh.
Nunya versus Peter.
Yeah, it should be a. I think any like jungle influence up there will pay back
Yeah, I
dividends
don't know.
because I think both of
Right.
them are pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. I think like, well, I don't even know. It's like, can Poppy continue to sol? So if Poppy
Mm.
gets ahead in this lane, like, I don't even like feel like she can punish Mort without Vi being there, right?
Yeah, you're right.
I
Yeah,
just feel like Mort's such a bully in lane against anyone melee.
you're right. It should never go top.
I mean, I'm not going top versus Mort. If I'm Trevor, I'm hovering mid and bot. Mid should be pretty easy to kill if your R's up for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you just come behind and hit him with a Q. He's not
Mm-hmm.
gonna be, unless he's got flash.
Yeah, Rengar can't kill Poppy either, so unless her W's down.
Yeah, I mean, she should never use her W in lane against Mord though, so it should
No.
theoretically be up almost 100% of the time.
Yeah, it's just disrespect if she does use it, which she probably will once in a while just for the move speed, but
People
it's
watching Mop
dangerous.
play Rengo Galio. Reese says Rengar Galio is a terror, so sorry. I didn't even think it was that
So
good.
sorry for Jinx this game.
I
I
don't know
liked
if it
the
was.
idea of it a lot, especially with the Shen just pile on the
Yeah,
globals and near globals.
they do have a couple. Yeah, Ash Arrow. I do like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, like, Vi Galio seems like it would be super good. I should try that.
Mm. Yeah, she's tanky
Like,
enough
you
to live.
100%, if they have, like, just a hyper carry, one champ that you have to kill, you just Vi R and Galio R on top.
Yeah, and having a target like Vi who's a little tankier. I mean, Rengar can survive pretty long with this W, but Vi is a lot tankier, so she can actually be useful after Galio lands instead of okay now Galio now it's your turn to 1v5 because
Yeah.
whoever you ulted is already dead.
Yeah, Galio just seems super clutch in those, like, dive comps where that's all you want to do is just pile onto somebody, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, the only person that's gonna be diving is Trevor, and I mean,
Yeah.
Poppy should be theoretically peeling for Jinx, right? I mean,
Yeah,
Oriana,
definitely.
Seraphine,
Just her job is to keep the Rengar off
right?
as best she can.
I mean, if I'm BBKK, I'm peeling for Jinx. If I'm Trevor, I'm not even unless you have the engage and you're looking for a pick. But
Mm-hmm.
in actual team fights, I'm just Ring Rengar as soon as he Rs onto Jinx, right? And you need to save Poppy should be holding her W for that. But it's gonna be hard because I mean theoretically Mord can just or any one of those pieces out of there. Let Rengar go in, let Ash arrow, and if they
Yeah.
pick off one
Gets a lot
member,
easier.
yeah. I mean, Seraphine's a really easy target for Rengar, as I just found out.
Yeah, like especially if you can just kill her before her ult even goes off. It's like
Yeah.
that's
Well,
her whole
yeah.
champion.
We'll see how Defiant builds this game.
Mhm.
I mean, if he just goes Dustblade into Edge of Night, he should just be able to like kill any one of their carries and be good to go. But I don't know how he plays. I think we'll see if he has Smite Ignite. That's what I think he plays, Smite Ignite, which I think is, like I said, not good. But
Yeah, like how many? You definitely got a few kills last game where you would like alt land
you,
on one person, just flash to the next person and queue them immediately.
oh, it's so clutch too, cause like your invis with Dustblade, super nice. And
Mhm.
like if you can't get to somebody, you can just flash to the bush, like where that Azir was under his mid tower,
Mhm.
or like running back to his tier 2, and then I flash to the bush and get the leap to Azir,
Yeah.
and then Shen R's me, and the Gallic R's me too.
That's why I'm like that. Whatever.
And I just know Kate was like, "You gotta be kidding me." There's just no counterplay. He R'd me under the tower too. He like played it as best he could.
And
Yeah. Okay, Trevor went Conqueror, so it's not my patented lethal tempo. I think it would have been really strong this game too. They just don't have the damage once you get your items. You go lethal tempo, you have 3 melee people with Mord, Galio, and or you just go Sunfire Cape, because even if they pile on you, like they can't do anything to you.
yeah, is your spectator working?
It's in black screen right now. Now
Same.
I'm good. I just pulled the bottom thing out and like skipped ahead. So like grab that bar.
Oh, skip. Oh, that's right. Yep. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's weird. Small indie company.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Mord's coming down for the level 1 shenanigans.
Yep. So Rengar did go
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Smite Ignite.
Okay.
Or probably started E. Rengar's gonna get the lead.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't work.
Oriana has to flash here, I think. Dead.
That's sad for Poppy, because that's already a hard lane.
Yeah. Oriana was just greeting her flash there. I don't understand
Minions
why.
have
I got
spawned.
cut out like level 1 of our first game,
Mm-hmm.
and I just burned my flash right away, because if LeBlanc chains me there, I just die.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely worth. It's definitely better to start out without flash than to start out giving
Yeah.
somebody a kill and potentially a bunch of people assists as well.
Especially since it's a Rengar without flash, like, he's not going to be able to gank you if you're playing correctly before your flash comes back up. You can get caught out by Galio, but you still should be fine.
Yeah. Galio doesn't do no damage, but he's not like that scary as far as mid-laners go.
Yeah, agree. Both junglers opting for red starts. And it looks like Rengar is going straight to his blue side. Okay.
I got the Dark Seal.
Yeah, it's not fun. You have a ward on Rengar at his blue, so they Poppy shouldn't die to this gank. I guess he's going to really gank once he's
Never
wearing,
halt.
but Sun's here.
Focus.
Classic Ash just auto-ing you so much, keeping you slow so you just can't walk away.
Yeah, I just got poked down here. They just needed a backup as soon as Ash and Karma got level 2. Just really annoying lane. If they get poked down too early, it's gonna be really hard for Trevor to come gank this. Looks like he's looking for a gank already in bot.
going for it. His bot lane is
There's
just
no
collecting
wards,
the wave.
but
Yeah.
even if he flashes Qs there, I don't think he gets anything. His
No, he
bot
could
kind of
follow
just
up.
got, yeah.
Or no, he did follow. They were. I mean, they would have been taking a pretty big wave, and they're pretty low.
We're going for mid gank now.
Gank to game.
Galio is low, and he hits the Q. Nice Q by Trevor. Gets the free Galio kill. Nice little gift.
Yeah. I think you might be a couple seconds behind. I don't know if you want to like, if you can drag it to the end again. Let it drag to a different spot.
There we go. Should be good now.
Karma,
Ooh, and Jinx gets it too.
really good.
Yep, and Rengar's just sitting there waiting.
See how
Don't
this
know
goes.
what that
She's
little bit of
back on.
he got ignited.
That was like a ideal Rengar bush situation.
That was good.
Yeah.
The heals like was worthless. I don't know if I would go heal on Jinx here in this scenario. Exhaust seems like it would be so much better.
Yeah,
Rengar just
second
comes in here and
exhaust.
exhaust him. He's just or Seraphine takes the heal
Oh, sure. Yeah.
and Jinx takes the exhaust since Seraphine builds the Moonstone or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Poppy's actually kind of giving us a beater here as far as farming goes.
Yeah, I mean, even just staying like even. Here comes Rengar though.
Poppy kind of trolled that, I think. He had a ward there too, and he lets Rengar just come to the top and get his back on Poppy. It's weird.
Oh,
It was a late flash by Seraphine. I think she's gonna dead to Karma.
wow.
Ash flashes for it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, not bad. I don't know if it's worth a flash, but
She's not
definitely
playing
not
against
bad.
the Rengar.
Yeah, that's true. Trevor up into Folk there. He is going. So he is going Bammy, so he might be going the Sunfire Cape, but he went Conqueror instead of Lethal Tempo.
Mm.
I think the Lethal Tempo is just really strong with Vi because if you get tanky and they can't kill you, you just proc your passive on
Yeah.
repeat, and you just keep spamming your E and get shields.
Yeah, lethal is really good in longer fights. I mean, obviously that's ideal combo too.
Oh. Reman on Oriana ults herself. And
Rengar. It's ulted.
well, Trevor got out of there somehow. He is. Oh, there goes the ringer. Oh,
Yeah. He used it
that was
earlier, I
a
think.
lot going on there.
Yeah. Yeah, meanwhile Poppy died in the top lane. Inside the
Yeah,
Mord
Poppy
ult,
is
she
slow.
Poppy ulted inside the Mord ult, which needed to do to live, but still, after it ended, she still died.
Trevor's actually down 2 levels here. Ringer's soaking up a lot more lane XP than he is. I think after he ganks, he needs a help push wave. After that, he killed that Galio mid. Just borrow some lane XP. Rengar looking to do an early drag, and they have bot prowl, so they should be able to get it for free here, especially with Oriana with no mana.
Bargain bin boys right now are like 1-0-1. Just they haven't lost it, but they did tie against somebody.
That was against me.
It was against you? Okay.
It was against me. Trevor should be able to just go into his top side here with Poppy's help and be able to take whatever he wants. Rengar's gonna come over this wall. They should. Oh, if they were ready for it, they just converge on him.
Here comes
Probably
Ashe.
one shot. Goes wide. Oh, Trevor's not 6 yet.
Oh.
That is a little unfortunate. He is 6 now.
Seraphine just catching waves, chilling.
And a block in the E. Might be a solo kill here.
And the flash.
And
Oh.
the free flash.
Good positioning there.
Yeah, to block the E, that was nice.
Block the E and that flash just didn't matter because she's standing on that side of him.
Forever doing Krugs. Very anti-Krug jungle gamer. Is Orianna in trouble here? Rengar R. He didn't ignite.
Wow.
Oh, well. He's Rage Smite cannon.
Yep.
I think,
feels
yeah, if he
bad.
ignites Orianna, he's fine there for sure.
Yeah, cooldown's not that long. Just use it always.
Yeah. Especially if you went Inspiration. You get it back like super fast. You
Yeah.
just use it every single time you leap in. Trevor is going for the Sunfire.
Ooh.
Ash
Good
Hero
Seraphine.
is
Ooh,
devastating.
good Guardian. Ignite.
Oh!
Cover.
How much health
Walks
did she have?
away.
So like, I think she went down to like 30. That was close.
Yeah.
That was good, like, just to catch the Seraphine out. She's not even that far away from the tower, and they still
No.
catch her there and still
She's
punish.
She's not
a
over.
bunch of stuff.
Don't feel like she disrespected it. It's just that's the comp.
Yeah, the karma Qs are just insane.
Yeah, the range.
That champ
on
is
those.
just kind of insane how much damage she actually does.
Rip going to Mord. Top lane already missing a plate, so
Just looking for another mid gank here. And well,
okay.
Rengar just stays in there.
Good plate.
Oh, Orianna gets baited to come back in. And he used his ignite that time and she goes down. Yeah,
That's
I
really
don't
good.
know. Orianna trying to trade back there.
No,
Seraphine's
obviously.
looking a little doomed here. Trevor just gotta let her die. Oof. Botley needed to just not move towards that at all. Just stay bot and push the wave. That's I noticed in our games. It's like we try to rotate to ganks in our too early after it's like already doomed. You just need to stop and stay in your wave and just do what you can to farm. There's no point in coming to a lost fight. You're just wasting your own time. Pop getting hard here. And she's definitely gonna go down. I don't even think Trevor has the damage. He should have waited till more shield is gone. He's level 7.
Oh,
I
think
honestly
Mord
think
wins.
Mord wins this. It's a good champion. Bobby or Vi's also a little under leveled here. Rengar with the first item, Serpent's Fang. I don't think I agree with that, but he's also super far ahead, so he can do whatever he wants, and it's not gonna matter right now.
yeah, it's just the little Orianna shields and Seraphine shields. Like Seraphine doesn't shield that much.
Well, especially if you're Rengar, it's not like you're doing these continuous fights. You're literally one-shotting someone. They're not gonna have time to react and shield. They're gonna press it once and either die or not.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
It's a good dodge. I don't even know if she was dodging it, but she didn't look scared at all.
Clicked her base and was window shopping.
Yeah. Just happened to be pathing the right direction.
Yeah.
Looks like BBB is set up here for a easy second drag. Rengar's already in position. Actually going into Vi's jungle here with full
Yeah.
stacks.
Like run into each
I
other.
don't know if Vi wants that, but his team can't really help as much as kinda Galio R is still down if they do want to fight this, but they need to be very careful. Okay, Galio's just walked over and Orianna's recalling. They just have to give. These are the two most offensive dragons. Right on to EVB, Hextech, and Infernal.
Thanks. Cloud Soul.
Cloud Soul is really strong on Rengar.
Mm-hmm.
I love Cloud Soul on Rengar. It's probably my favorite soul to have on him. The 50% move speed on your R is just so you can catch anyone.
You're not really that good on anybody else, but
Rengar's art here. And mid looking for mid game. Just kinda
running
sitting.
down, he's sprinting.
Doesn't really know where to go. Your level 1 R too expires really quickly, so it's already done. You can't even get the lead. But Jinx still might die. Karma's inting a little bit. Jinx ints her rocket. Oh, if Jinx held her rocket for just,
Yeah.
you know, I don't think she even needed to disengage like completely like that. Seraphine's there with full health. Seraphine didn't even R.
Yeah, they're not.
They must just be scared to fight, I guess.
Rengar showed up, scared him.
Oh.
Here's the Mord. He has flash. Could do something.
I don't think Mord wants that fight. Or wants to flash R. Just for, I mean, Orianna and Vi both have R. And that's not a guaranteed kill. I think Vi just, Galio's just so low, so if Galio has to stick around, the other one can just kill him. They're both full health. There's objective bounties already for BBKK.
Yeah, and none of these towers looking too low yet. But
Yeah, not a lot of damage on any of them. They're down 5,000 gold already at 14. It's gonna be kinda tough to Ben going in 1v2. Seraphine still
good
not
one.
using the exhaust or the R there. Flash is too late too, I think.
oh,
Yeah, I think that actually can go the way of Seraphine was just holding on to her abilities there. Didn't R, didn't exhaust.
yeah. Ben just with all that, just straight up 2v1ing and killing them both. As a
Well,
80
they're
carry.
like nervous or what, but that was the same thing when Karma overstepped under the tower, and they just didn't seem like they wanted to punish him at all. Looks like they're going for a dive on this poor little Poppy here.
Poppy
Not
is
much.
scared.
Oh, shit. A little bit. There's not much health left on the tower.
No. Yeah, Risk got dropped up here, I think.
Red team's turret has been
Karma looking for a mid gank by herself. Galio's R'ing in. Good flash by Orianna to bring him the other way. I think she should be fine here. Just no damage.
Calvary's
Orianna's
here.
boom. Trevor with the flash R, but Karma still has R. And he's so far away, the team can't help him.
Oh my goodness.
That
Good
does
flash
not
by the
feel
Karma.
good. Orianna. Oh, Seraphine is dead again. Rengar gets the lead.
Oh, Jinx.
Poor little Jinx.
Can't walk there.
Well, Rengar goes down.
Okay.
Shut down onto Poppy, so that's promising. Had to burn the flash for it. Mort
Yeah.
just soloing Rift. This is tough.
That's Kraken Slayer Ash. Poppy don't need a whole
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, Kraken Slayer Ash is definitely the move. Rengar going Sunderer, Serpent's Fang. Indeed. I think if he just goes full damage, that's what they want him here for. You just go full threat onto the and just assassinate the squishy targets, especially when you're super far ahead.
Yeah.
No reason to build. I mean, that's what you want against healing and shielding comps. You just want more raw damage. The sustained fights are not so much promising for bruisers.
Yeah, that gives a little sustain. Is that better versus tanks? Is that why you built it?
Yes. Sunder would be good up against the Poppy and the Vi, but
But
I
that's
mean, you're not gonna have to
Rengar's
worry about-
job.
yeah. Exactly. Like your one job is to assassinate 80 carries, fort, or squishy mid laner, and just ignore it. Your team can easily deal with the other two. You guys are so far ahead too. Especially with first strike. If you're going Sunder, you want to go like Conqueror. So that was a good Ash arrow.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Was that Ash arrow into the Rengar R? What do you do?
literally nothing. Like even Rengar
Yeah.
out by itself might have
Yeah, I
been
mean,
enough,
right.
but
Yeah,
might
100%.
as well include the Assault just guarantee it.
Yeah. That
Damn
popping
shit.
off again, 8-0.
Oh,
He is huge right now. PD and Kraken Slayer completed just to Jinx's Kraken Slayer. Jinx, he's got a Vamp Scepter and Jinx only has tier 1 boots.
yeah. I feel like sad by a game. Like you're not able to
Yeah.
one-shot him, and he's just gonna kill you so fast as soon as you're done CCing him.
He definitely, Trevor definitely should have ganked a little bit more, not worried about farming so much. I mean, his bot, I mean, their bot and mid just needed to play more careful. And just,
Shield
you know, only play aggressive if, Trevor's on that side of the map, but, I mean, it's so hard with Asher, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah, good Seraphine R. She finally uses it early. Good Orianna R. There's no damage there.
All their ultis just to survive.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Rengar is leaping in with Galio R behind him. Trevor should be able to get out here. Jinx, not so much. Ooh, the Karma?
Oh.
And Galio with the flash Q comes in and barely not enough damage. Orianna should be very careful here.
Yep.
They're down 10k gold at 20k and
Oh.
that is not fun to play with.
No, especially like their comp, the Rengar's the Fed one. That's just never fun to play against.
Definitely picked right into what Rengar wants to play against.
Yeah. They first picked
only-
Rengar.
Yeah, he first picked Rengar and they just didn't try to punish it at all. They kind of,
Poppy made sense.
I mean, Poppy, yeah, but then they sent it top. Well, he's not gonna be a part of like most of the fights. Jinx finally getting a shutdown. Is it a shutdown? No, it's not even a shutdown. It is a kill though.
Yeah.
Some gold.
Galio hanging around a little too
Yeah.
long.
Yeah. I think they needed to go back to their draft. Maybe Orianna and Seraphine are just comfort picks for mid and support. I'm not really sure.
Hmm.
Those are tough when you don't have like, you only have 2 frontline members. And your Rengar can just already pass both of them.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Seraphine support. She's fine, but like better mid, better in the AD carry role. Jinx not one of the like leading AD carries right now. Sever's banned, right? But
Sever should always be banned in my opinion. Yeah, I would agree. The Seraphine like can't really do anything to protect her from Rengar unless she's R's insulating. Most of the time we've looked that Seraphine was there. She's dying with R up and flash up exhaust. She's not using her sums.
and at this
That
point,
definitely
it
could
just
have
doesn't
turned a couple
matter.
fights. Yeah,
early on.
totally. There was definitely a few opportunities they had where BBB misplayed and they just, I don't know if they're just too nervous now and too scared trying to survive. So they've been getting beat up by Rengar.
Those
Rengar to RNN.
pings.
They know he's here. They know he's hard. Seraphine walking over there by herself. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Like they're all pinging careful, and she's like, "Oh, don't worry, guys, I'll go ward."
Don't worry. Oh, got Rengar eyes on me. No problem.
Help.
Right. They're looking like they're moving top, but like, what can you even do? It's a Mord. He's R's one person and kills him. It takes so long to kill Mord that the other members of the team are there.
Did you take first strike on Rengar?
I did. So I take like Conqueror if I'm going Bruiser Rengar, and then first strike if I'm going Assassin, which he's going Bruiser with first strike, which I do not like at all. I think that's trolling a little bit more counterproductive. You're not really bursty as so much as you are like sustained damage.
Yeah.
Also, this game early doesn't matter.
No, when you're fed, could be building.
His whole team is ahead. He's got, 2 winning lanes, and mid is still doing enough to help him. The nice part about Galio is, even if he's behind, like, he's still going to be useful with his R, his taunt. It's nice to have champs like that where can still help the team if, lane doesn't quite go their way.
Yeah. He's got the lid clear and doesn't have, he can roam so fast. Really good into like heavy AP teams too, but not really important this game.
Yeah. This game just kind of got out of control early. Trevor needs a Jinx going GA second. I don't like that at all.
No.
I think you just need to worry about your positioning, really, and just sit back and you still need to go PD second. Because your comp is like lacking so much damage. Like, how do you ever get through a board? Or, yeah, sorry, yawning. Or Galio if you're 80 carry, which is like your whole comp is built through your Jinx, and she's building defensive.
Yeah.
And your whole comp's like built to heal for her.
Yeah, I think the only way they win a fight, which is it's a long shot at all, but they just need to have like a standard front to back fight in a lane where Rengar doesn't have hunter push to jump out of, and GA is not gonna really help.
That's not ideal. Trevor might be caught out here. Flashes out. Nanya might be able to get out of here. He still has flash. Ults Galio out. Flashes over there. Ooh. Seraphine hitting the R, but kind of useless at that point because they're already out and disengaging. They weren't following and they couldn't leap over the Jinx traps anyways.
Turn right to Baron. Should try it pretty fast with Ashe and Rengar.
They might, like, I think they honestly, like, Rengar just overstepped right there. Buy and Seraphine R's him. Trevor going for the seal. And he gets it. Nice job.
Okay, Seraphine, you do not need to be here.
Yeah, Seraphine might be giving up a free Baron buff. Jinx hits the nice W to slow her. But I feel like they could have punished the Rengar there once the Seraphine hit the R, but they just completely... Poppy stuns him into the wall, and you have Vyar there. That's like a free gift right there.
Definitely just only focus on trying to get away there.
Yeah. I think there's a little communication to be had. Trevor steals Baron. Like, I mean, they do have a chance.
Yeah, I mean, that just bought him a lot of time.
Yeah, I still like... I don't even think they can, like, play anything. They just need to hopefully BBB misplays, like, really bad. Regardless of how well BBKK plays the fights, they just need to hope BBB misplays. Even if they played perfectly, they still just lose.
It's gotta just have Rengar overextending into a fight and gets exhausted or something and CC to death, but it's hard.
Yeah, Trevor is going my patented Sunfire or Cleaver build.
Just without the
I do
refill.
like without the lethal tempo and Conquer instead. The lethal tempo is where it shines because you proc your Black Cleaver so much and you're passive. And they have Cloud Soul. They're actually moving out of the base here and getting a little vision, which is helpful, but
Yeah,
someone to go with through the waves up.
the vision's nice, but no, I mean, what's a for? It's her Elder. Which one's that spawn? 2 minutes.
Short yeah, just like they're in just such a tough spot right now.
Yeah.
Orianna and Vi need to like back up and wait for the team. If they just, Galio just R's or E's in there, and then Ashe Arrow on top of that. I don't like how Orianna's in the front here. Well, Vi is all the way back there.
Mm-hmm.
So just fighting for vision here.
Yeah. think it's a little silly for BBKK to be doing that. Like, it's so risky.
Yeah,
And
down
there's
12
not
big
that
gold.
not that much to gain from it.
Right.
Just clear the waves that are shoving you.
Yeah. I don't even think like Ash hero too. Like she shoots her R, she gains a bunch of movement speed and you can just chase
Yeah.
on top of like Rengar. Oh,
It probably has approachable
Jinx
SVP.
and Seraphine splitting up too on top of that. The Galio ult seems a little unnecessary.
Oh, we've seen that before though.
Yeah. If I'm Rengar there, I go for the Jinx, pop the GA, and walk back over to the Seraphine. He's already R'd. You know what I mean? Like, Ash arrowed the Seraphine, so Jinx is just left free and clear.
You one shot whoever you want first.
Yep.
2 and 6 Seraphine to lucrative. Gotta get it.
We're going in. Probably huge. Just trying to push him off the tower and save the tier 2 for a little bit longer. The whole team rotates, and now they're missing a wave mid.
Poppy missed the R. I think she goes down. Yeah. Now there's a problem in the side lane, plus losing the dragon.
Poppy went Sunfire too.
They're gonna go for the steal that.
I think they kind of like have to flip it, right? Like, what choice do they have? But it's melting so fast.
Yeah.
It's over. They need to get out, like, now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're gonna go. Okay, well, they got that. Yeah, the Elder. Ooh. They're just so far behind, and Seraphine whiffs the R. I don't know, how's Seraphine back here?
Everyone must have just ignored her and went for the carries.
Meanwhile, Peter's just knocking the base down because he solo killed Poppy.
Yeah.
Peter with the perfect game, Ben with the perfect game. That is tough game. This spiraled out of control early. Trevor didn't really have any lanes. I mean, honestly, he just needed to gank Galio on repeat. That was his only lane that was like playing any sort of decent there. Was his mid. He just needed to he just needed to stop farming. That was his only hope, and just gank mid on repeat. Hopefully they can punish and get Ori ahead and himself ahead.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, I mean they kind of
That's
got
the only
trapped.
option.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, as a jungler, it just does not feel fun when you have 3 losing lanes.
Yeah.
You lose everything. You lose all your prio. You lose your own jungle camps. You can't even push out into the river, get crabs. It's so hard to go get dragons.
Here comes Rengar.
Share. Oh, Vi!
Oh,
Vi cute. Vi cute pass. Oriana just left her there to die. Rengar in a little bit of trouble here. Get perma CC'd.
Doesn't go to the top, dude.
He stayed alive there for a long time.
Yeah, that's.
It was just like
Poppy
so
got the
far
last
behind.
shut down, right?
Yep, he got this one too. I don't think that's where you want it, but
No.
you really need Jinx to get it. That is not a fun game for
Poppy
red side.
saying I'm rich. I
Except-
can fight.
I mean, like, even if you get on, like, they have so much peeling too with just Ashe slow, Karma slow, Galio top. They both have kind of front, yeah, they both have like front to back comp, but it just seems like Peter's ulting Vi, and Vi is just melting. He was over the wall, but Peter's just level 18, just a monster.
Still.
Just walks in and doesn't care. He's still full health. It's like they haven't even started attacking him yet. Everybody's under leveled.
Oh,
Ashe, full lethal combo stack, just melting the Kraken.
Oh, tower.
Yeah, that was a tough game.
End it. Save the idiot.
Peter with the death cap too. He
Jesus.
said opted out for the bruiser build. Said we need more damage in this comp. I like that.
All right.
That was a tough game for BBKK.
Definitely not a whole lot of ways to come back from that early
the-
game, but
Yeah. See,
some damage.
Oriana did some decent damage actually. So did Poppy. Poppy's most of that's probably just trading with old
Mhm.
Mordekaiser there in lane.
Yeah.
That was tough. If I'm Trevor, I'm definitely looking at draft.
Yeah.
And not just playing right into their hand and picking 3 squishies.
Mhm. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to pick like an 80 carry that can deal with Rengar, but like
Yeah.
mid laners and yeah, maybe even supports that can peel better. And like even as far as enchanter supports, even like Lulu would be fine under Rengar. Polymorph him and ultra carry would probably live. But
I mean,
CC is better.
yeah, I mean, they both had like a lot of CC. Both teams were very CC heavy, and
Mhm.
just kind of wanted to both play that death ball comp, but just snowballed so hard, and then they're just squishy.
Oh, is there a draft? Probably.
I would assume they are they are gonna draft. I wonder like
good to
how the mental is. I don't know. I don't really know anybody on Trevor's team besides Trevor. I don't know how their mental's doing, but they just need to like understand it's a fresh game and they can just win this one.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
kind of like
better draft. I mean, that game could go either way.
yeah. Well, that's kind of what I was telling my team earlier. We got stomped pretty hard in game 1. It was close for a while, but then they just like took off.
Mm.
And then I was just like, okay, new game. Let's just start over, look at draft, and see what we can do. And it was the exact opposite game too. So hopefully he's telling the troops to basically stay positive. Because
Yeah.
I played with him before. I subbed for his mid, and he was basically telling bot lane and top to stay positive, not too worry about it. It's just one death, and he was pretty positive. So hopefully he can
Yeah.
bring that.
And Trevor's pretty intentional about what he's saying when people are getting tilted. Or to
Yeah,
keep them from getting tilted at least.
yeah. And it's hard too, cause like
Yeah.
especially like some players just don't listen, and you're like tell them to do something, and then they want to do it their own way, and then it's like okay, it's frustrating on both ends, right?
Yeah.
That's when team falls apart.
Mhm. So.
It's a draft and watch party again.
Yep.
Party. There we go.
So we got another
Kazik
Sivir
ban.
ban. Kha'Zix.
Do we see the Anivia ban?
Mhm.
Does their mid laner play a lot of Anivia? Oh yeah, he did play
I assume
Anivia against
so.
us, I think. The
Yeah, they
Ash
banned it last
ban.
game.
Don't
I
know
think
how I
that's
feel about that.
fine.
I think they first picked Rengar again here.
Ash is like I'm sure Ben plays other 80 carries, but Ash is like that's his. He plays Ash a lot.
Yeah. I think we picked Ash away from him, and they just like locked in Swain, but they also had like a Giga Chad healing comp.
Mm.
The first pick Victor. I love Victor as a champion. As
Pretty
far as like
safe,
you,
really good scaling.
well, he
Yeah.
just does so much damage. Like he's just a mega carry. I mean, he's hard to play as far as like positioning wise and stuff like that. But if you can't
Mhm.
get on him and melt him, like he can carry an entire team fight very easily.
Definitely, I love fighting in the jungle with Victor when they have to like go through little corridors and you're like ER just like one shots their whole team.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. You get them all funneled like that.
Mhm.
Zareth, is that must be mid? I don't know what their support. Oh, well, I'm guessing it's
No,
mid. They
I'm
just gave it
guessing
away.
it's mid. Yeah. Nice flex pick.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's the not top grasp
Oh
or
yeah, I
season three
suppose.
not Nautilus jungle.
Suppose it's still a flex pick, isn't it? You never know.
Yeah.
Just like,
Ultra Mind Gaming.
ooh,
I don't know if you pick AD here. You don't have to.
pick
They're showing
support.
their support. Jinx again, huh?
Mm,
Hopefully they pick something to protect her a little better because they just have Nautilus R.
yeah.
Just click right on Jinx. Lulu would be nice. Trevor picking up the Diana. He is a very good
Hmm.
Diana player.
Don't
Before
ban
they ban it in the
Seraphine.
round 2.
Hope they pick Seraphine. Don't ban it.
Yeah, I don't know if Seraphine's the move again. Especially
No.
with Nautilus, he just hooks
Mhm.
whoever he wants. There's the Rengar pick again, which we knew was coming.
Mhm.
Rengar still does have 2 targets.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely gotta pick a good support here. Like,
GP, I know Nunya does like to play a lot of GP.
mhm.
What are you banning here if you're Trevor? Looks like they need their AD and their top. I'm banning
Yeah.
Mord for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any other top laners.
Mord Fiora. I don't know.
Tristana.
I don't like that at all. Ben does not play. Ben's not gonna play Tristana. There's so many more better picks. I don't like that at all. I don't. Does Ben even play Tristana? I'm
I
gonna
don't know
look
what
at
he
his
plays
match
besides
history.
Ash. Like,
He plays Ash, Swain,
yeah.
or AD carries. His highest mastery is Ezreal. Okay, he
Caitlyn
played
too.
Tristana in his last draft pick game,
The Caitlyn
but that
ban against Jinx.
I
Jinx
don't
is
like that at all.
no.
Again, I think you just wasted 2 bans. Like it's free Draven. Oof.
Hmm.
I don't know if I like the Draven pick, but Draven
Yeah.
Nautilus is a very oppressive lane.
Yeah. I mean, at least
It,
Draven doesn't have to deal with a Rengar.
yeah, I'll see what Sorry, Reese. There's the Fiora pick, so that's why they didn't ban it. And Taric, I like the Taric pick a lot actually.
Yeah. He is so strong, and you just never see him played.
BBKK's team comp is looking real good right now.
What do you play top into Fiora?
Not much. I just hate Fiora so much as a champion. I think it's so
Mhm.
crazy like how that's just that does not seem like what you want to do, right?
I mean, you can probably
What?
survive, but it's not gonna be fun.
Doesn't
You're
that
just
seem
gonna.
like a wet dream for Fiora?
I mean, he can't do anything to like stop her from hitting him, but hopefully he can just deal with being hit in farm.
Yep.
But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That makes not like you have
I,
like a hyper carry you need to protect.
right. That's
So
what we did. I drafted our top laner wanted to play um Sejuani into Fiora top. I'm like, are you sure, dude?
mm.
Their top, we picked it anyways, and I mean he didn't like run it down a lane or anything, but it was just so hard later on in the team because they had Red Cane, Fiora, and Swain, like
Oh,
3 champs that are just like thrive against Sejuani. Ready,
ready.
I am also ready.
Well, chat's liking the Draven pick, so I'm convinced.
And
It's
Straven is actually going to be one of the picks of all
It's
time.
just business.
I don't, I don't think that's a like the Draven pick. I think that seems like the opposite of the like the Draven pick.
but it was in all caps.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody can be sarcastic in all caps.
I shall.
In before lose lane. Who is losing lane? I don't know. I've never seen Ben's
Who
Draven, so I
questions
do
my
not know
ability?
if it is good. But
Definitely a pick.
It is definitely a pick. Well, I love BBKK's comp here. Like,
Coward.
it's
May you
really, I
die
mean,
with your eyes closed.
Yeah.
it's really strong. Especially, I'm assuming Diana's going Conqueror or Sunfire.
Like top lane should be pretty hard winning. I think Jinx should be able to exist fine against her. Outranging him as long as she doesn't get hooked.
Well, she's got the
That's
Tark as
scary.
well, right?
Yeah,
the hook.
I mean, Nautilus
she-
is better than Taric, so much better than Taric in like early lane. Like he can't really out heal or help a whole lot if she gets pulled. But later
you
on,
know. Yeah, you know a lot better than me. I don't really know how that matchup works.
yeah. I mean, it's whatever. I guess I don't know super well, but I think it's like pre-6. It's really scary. Any Nautilus hook is really scary.
I mean, it's still Nautilus is still like good throughout the game too. Because if you just catch somebody out of place, you hook anybody and like they're caught, right? Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
team pile on top of them.
Yeah, well, eventually a Taric will, I think, be able to help more.
If Jinx survives the initial burst and they get the Tarkar off, like that's just a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much. It's like team fight changing.
Yeah, having 3 or however long seconds of just being immune as Jinx.
By the way, I just noticed your sweater matches your sheets on your.
I didn't notice that. That's pretty poggers.
I like the attire. I'm just out of
Yeah.
place here wearing a tank top.
You
Did not get the attire memo.
gotta match your background.
Let me get in
Yeah,
there.
I don't.
Requirement.
I should tell him to go turn his computer on, light it up. We got the gamer room in here.
Yeah.
Seems you left your brave pants at home.
Might be
Turn
Want me
on
to
the
wait while
lock
you go get
screen.
them?
Yeah.
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
You know what build Defiant goes this game? He went Sunder. I think he went like Serpents, Sunder, Edge of Night,
Yeah.
which I didn't like, but I mean, it didn't matter. Well,
Yeah.
this is
I don't see like what I like BBK's draft a lot too. Like top lane, there's TK's might be able. I guess he can. I think he should be able to survive, but I don't think he'll ever have like pressure. Mid lane.
yeah. I mean, Peter's pretty good at top.
Yeah.
I don't think he must have played the matchup. He's a Fiora main, so he obviously knows something that we do not with the Tom Kench and Fiora.
Mhm.
I don't think he would blindly counterpick himself just for the sake of doing it, right?
I wouldn't think so. I wonder. Like you get Sunfire and Thornmail, and she's like dashing around hitting you, and if you just click your feet as TK and just lick her to death, I mean, I wonder if that actually works.
But like, yeah, I don't think TK ever kills her, right? Like, even
I
if
feel
he
like,
jumps on her, he can she can parry it or whatever.
yeah, I think she
riposte
should
it.
always be able to get away.
I'd be more worried about Fiora killing Tom Kench this game.
I feel like that only happens if he just severely disrespects her. Just because he's so tanky so early with his E or whatever
We'll
it is.
see, maybe he feels like he's still 7-0 Deathcap Mord and just steps up.
Yeah. I don't know if the matchup really matters when that's happening. But
Yeah.
it could
I
happen.
hope Fiora goes Grasp here.
Mhm.
Honestly, if I'm Trevor, I'm going top this game. Fiora's like, seems like she's almost always the win con. When Fiora
Yeah.
would be so good into the entire team.
Mhm.
Nautilus, Rengar, Tom Kench. I fucking hate playing against Fiora when I'm Rengar. You can just almost never leave because she just parries your initial
That's like all
leap.
your damage.
Yeah, and then your first strike's gone, right? And then
Yeah.
you can't blow anything on it, and you're like, okay, well, I'll just walk away. And then she Qs you and gets a ton of movement speed and can just chase you down. Not a fun matchup.
Yeah. I suppose he can look for jungle fights maybe against Diana early. Maybe.
Yeah, you can. It's If you can get the leap and she's not paying attention, you definitely kill her 1v1, especially
Mhm.
when he goes Smite Ignite.
Can definitely gank Victor. I mean, he'll probably be like somewhat low health consistently if Xerath is hitting stuff.
We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if Hell's Keeper plays a lot of 16 viewers in here thirsting for Andrew. You hear that? Otherwise his other alias is known
Yeah.
as Big Dog.
Big dog. Yeah. I've been drinking so much water.
I need to go get water.
Call this one Dakota. This one's Jamie. This one's Little Dog or Reese. It's empty.
That's Reese
Wink,
empty.
wink. Yeah.
15. I hate that guy. Juliet says, definitely a pick. Let's go.
Oof.
I think we'll see how the Draven goes. I'll actually be right back. I'm gonna go fill my water up
Okay.
since we got 30 seconds till the spectator starts. So
Okay. I'm gonna try not to say any elephant jokes. I'm sweating. It's so warm in here. Feel like I'm like the African desert where it's warm, where there's large animals. Like elephants. Such funny creatures. Oh, I gotta change the. Sweating thinking about them sheets. Sorry, it's a little choppy. It's just 'cause I'm alt tabbed out. But
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
big invade here. Oh, should pay more attention. Jinx. A little bit of trouble. Licked to death by Mr. Pichiku.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, it's a pretty good level 1 comp with the Nautilus. Everybody on PBKK kind of. Not everybody. Fury is good, but like needs to scale a little bit.
Oh, what the hell did I miss?
Big invade. They killed the Jinx under her tower. Level 1.
No way. Well, not a good start.
And double summoners. They didn't burn a single summoner, looks like, either.
That's not good. Trevor's starting. Oh, Peter walks right by Trevor. Just toting his new little bag with his cloth armor. Not too worried about Rengar's red. I like the chicken start for Trevor.
Yeah.
Jinx, be careful.
I'm at 2 minutes already. So you can
I'm at 2:10, 12, 13,
13
14.
yeah. Okay.
Trevor opted into full clear here on Rengar's side. I don't know how I feel about that. Usually it's better just to take their red and chickens and go straight to your gromp and get your early level 3 and then heal up off of that.
Tarek got out like 50 health, 30 health or something.
Rengar noticing all of his camps are gone. Not very happy. If Rengar can just run right at Either he goes for a top gank or goes straight into Trevor's top. Trevor needs to not do blue and do Gromp to heal. Rengar's going for a top gank early.
Big wave.
Fiora gonna kill. Oh no! Fiora getting away with a kill. Do the Rengar and gets the move speed. Trevor's going. Oh my god!
Gosh.
Fiora is fun and balanced. Good for the game.
That's none of your business. None of your business for ya.
Wow, that is a good champion.
And
Played
that's
it
such a
very
big
well,
wave
too.
stack too, helping with the fight a lot.
No ignite either. Burned Rengar's ignite. Looks like, or Rengar maybe he had it burned on Jinx. Derek just died bot. And Jinx is all the way.
Just got
behind tier 2.
They got Dove level 3.
That was not good without jungle too. There it is. Trevor looks like they're going for a gank. Get Zera's flash mid. Promising he's gonna clear his. Rengar's just sitting here waiting for his chickens to spawn. I don't know what he's doing here. I get why when you see Diana top, you don't just go recall and go path, get bottom chicken and go straight into her jungle. Especially when you have so much mid bot prio.
Yeah.
You know your bot's way ahead. Looks like he's gonna go into her top now and get some of his camps back. Oh, I guess not. He sees the top chicken. Oh, he's going for the mid gank. Doesn't get the leap. Gives away his spot position though. Rengar just looks kind of lost as to what to do.
Yeah, no camp stuff. I mean, missed a lot of camp. 16 farm to 31. Trevor's.
And Trevor can just. It looks like he's going for a lane gank here, but he can just go into Rengar's bot side and. Oh, this is gonna be a tough game.
Tired of losing these low elo diamond 2 junglers.
Yeah.
Now that he's diamond 1.
I remember being diamond 1.
Oh, goes in.
Oh, he's got flash though.
Oh,
Oh, did he not get the E reset? He must not have.
I think he did, but the Draven beat him out of the dash.
Yeah, okay. That makes more sense. Rengar preparing towards bot now. I don't know how I'm dealing with that.
Got the exhaust.
At least he used the exhaust this time. He's improving.
Fast improvement over just one game.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
He uses
Stuck in my
summoner
ways.
spells this game. Like their top and bot are going, or top's going back and forth, just trading.
Yeah, interesting.
I want to see Fiora just take over this game.
Yeah.
I mean, yep, Trevor skipping his Gromp, going straight for the top gank. I don't think they don't have anything to stop his, yeah,
Oh.
tunnel. He's got to wait until he's 6. Looks like they might actually be going for the dive here while Defiant takes Dragon.
Got hit by all 3 of the ulti charges. Gets the flash.
I don't think that's actually good for Rengar to be wasting that much time going for Dragon early. When you're level 4, it takes so long to do. You're already behind on XP and farm. You need to be.
Just giving up and saying, let's just get some objectives. I'm not gonna get.
Well, when you see Diana top too, Diana showed herself for that top gank, so you just go check her bot side and see what's up.
Yeah, I could have camps up.
See if you can get yourself back in the game. There's no flash here. Trevor might be able to kill. He's not 6, but oh man, I don't know how close he is to 6, but
No way. Okay, maybe it is a good matchup for TK.
I didn't see what happened, but
He ulted her. She parried the tongue, but she was still at like max stacks or whatever, so just ran up and ulted her.
she can't
Or
get her
maybe-
ult down.
Yeah, maybe she wasn't at max stacks, but
That is not fun. He's actually out farming him too. There might be a fight here between jungle. He doesn't have smite, and Rengar does. And he still gets the red, even with Oh, it's smite. Rengar smites way too early.
Huh.
Trevor gets the red with his R, I think.
Draven going.
Well, they
1 for
traded
1.
back. That's actually a net positive for Jinx there. She gets alive and
Well,
gets to farm.
Draven
and-
gets his stacks too, but yeah. That's
Yeah,
not
with
that
Jinx-
much.
Right. Jinx
Sounds
gets
cool.
a chance to get some XP, solo XP, and gets a kill.
Yeah. Have to get back in it a little bit.
Fiora went for the early Tiamat. I don't know if that's the correct build path. I mean, she didn't just finish under
Yeah, especially into.
Tom
Don't
Kench,
you just
yeah.
go? Don't you just go like Bork right away, or
Or yeah, Sunder or Bork, like
Thunder Bork?
Trevor going for Rip. Like that, we can get some gold on this Fiora. Or if he uses it mid. He has like a hyper scaling team. He's got Diana, Fiora, Victor, Jinx.
Now that we got all these mods, I don't know if you saw that. We got a bunch of people access to like the channel to
That's
change the
something.
title and stuff. But we're just going. It's like Dakota's going hard on the auto mod.
Yeah, I remember typing and then. Yeah, well, died. Man,
Oh, I think.
I think he's dead here. Anyways, might get out actually with Tarek safeguarding him. He's gonna have to like pre-charge the stun though. He's gonna die. Oh no, that was like a perfectly timed stun by Tarek too. Oh man, if he would have got it midway, maybe he killed him with his E or something. I'm not sure. I don't like that call from Rengar to die for that when you can just take her whole bot side. Her red's there, her wraiths are there. There's
Yeah.
plates to be taken bot lane.
Thirsty, just wanted the kill.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that this top lane is going the way that it is after Fiora getting 2 kills instantly.
Right. Double killed him.
Yeah.
And burned their sums and everything. Maybe it's because he actually built Tiamat right away. It's just not the move. Tom Kench also went grass. And Fiora went,
Ugh.
what was that?
Kind of
Parry?
dick the tongue, but you can just wait for it.
Peter's actually kind of beating her up now. Yeah, I like the grasp. It's just so much more burst damage versus the Conqueror. Like Conqueror, you have to get in a full-on fight, and Peter can just poke with the grasp. Maybe I better be careful here. Yeah, like,
Oh,
what do you like? That's just desperation. That was so poorly played by Fiora. Wow. They're exhausting after Diana uses all her burst. Trevor with a solo kill in mid.
that was. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have. Yeah, stuns the Nautilus, but I'm sure they'd be throwing the stun at the Draven.
Yeah. Oh, already gets us hooked off and everything.
Still Draven Nautilus still able to kill him though.
Oh, they get mid tower here and get plates on Victor and first tower. They're only down 2k and they're definitely the better scaling team. And they get the second charge off on the Rift. I don't think they get this tower. Trevor needs to be careful here. He doesn't have mana or R. Rengar's coming with R. They do get the second tower, but Trevor has no mana to do anything. That was definitely just forcing that for no reason. I'm not sure I like that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is looking pretty. I feel like this is definitely something that happened to Peter in solo queue. He got beat up by a Tom Kench, and it's like, nah.
Yeah, I feel like
This-
Fiora's just so scared now.
Yep. She inted twice, which was not very good. What is the Hearthbound Axe? What is that? Is that Wit's End? No, she's going Triforce. Sheen Heart. I don't like that. What? I feel like she had such a good lead and she's just like throwing it in the trash. She missed again. Peter taking some good damage, but Fiora's just so low, she can't punish him. Diana's coming for it. Peter did already use his his channel.
Fiora back.
He gets one Fiora Q. He could probably get some help here. Just Q in. Or Diana gets a solo kill. And a shutdown.
Hopefully if I see that top lane, I don't know if I go up there ever. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Defiant with Collector first. That is a troll build if I've ever seen one. He's got R. Fiora just overstays and dies here. There's no shot she gets out. Yep, nothing you can do there.
No. Fortunately, he's still in the bush, so he's...
Nunya kind of really throwing his lead right in the trash. Couple overstays. Ooh.
Maybe just gotta have TK group for a while so he can split for a while and reset his mental, and maybe it'll be okay again.
Well, eventually Fiora should just be able to deal with the Tom Kench, I would assume, right? I mean, eventually there's just no shot.
Actually, should be like everyone 1v1.
It needs to be. There's just. I mean, who do you play through at this point? Victor? Diana? They might be able to get this bottom tower here.
Yeah.
They're at 3 set. They might lose their mid tower. Tarek with a super late stun though. I don't know what was going on there. He did not use it. Took him so long to use the stun. Good stun by Tarek this time. And the Victor. Oh no, one more tower shot. That is unlucky.
I'm just pumping out the damage right now.
Tarek with exhaust again up. Could have used that for exhaust it. Rengar right when he walks up there, and I think Rengar actually dies. He's punished for his mistake.
So a lot of people just say take ignite.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Use it
You
when
don't use
somebody's
it, I don't think that's a big difference. I really want the solo kill, and he's actually might die here. Nope. Triumph, he should survive. He does. He's safe on that side of the map. You just saw Rengar dude ripped. Should know that his game starts fine. Nunya trying to predict the Rengar lead again. Been missing. I don't like the Triforce build on Fiora at all, which is so troll. Like she's so OP from her healing, and like it just stacks on top of each other with Sunderer.
I think
especially when they have like tanky people.
Yeah, I think it's like fine art. It's just into the tanks. That's good. They just changed something. I don't remember all the details. I was watching a skill cat video where they were saying they changed something where now it's more viable to build Triforce if you're not into tanky people, but like you can go either one depending on the matchup.
Well, if he's building, I guess we'll see what he builds. If he builds Bork, and the early Tiamat just like didn't make any sense. Like, especially like it just wasted your 1,200 gold. Like puts you so far behind after you have a huge lead. I think that's probably why he got solo killed by Peter. And Peter also is probably very fluent with the matchup. Rengar with the Dust Blade and Collector. I do not like the Collector build. Like it's Troll. It's not a very good item.
Dragon coming up, be the third Drake for BBB.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot they can do to stop it. They're only, I mean, looks like Peter's gonna stay top. He's got Rift out though, so they're gonna lose a lot. Ben's getting caught out here. Good snipe by the Jinx on the W. Jinx is walking right past Rengar and Xerath though. And she's out of range for the Taragar. Nunya is going right past and going for this Nautilus kill. She might be able to kill the Rengar team. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah.
Got a chance there. They
Just
should be able to.
Meanwhile, top though. I don't know if you see that.
Victor needs to go stop that. I don't know if you have time to do blue. Get the dragon and get out of there.
Yeah,
Victor
it's gone.
canceled his own B. They're gonna knock the inhib down here.
Yeah.
And Xerath is actually coming to give him a hard time at dragon. Draven's sending his R over.
Jinx went, so they cannot fight without Jinx, right?
They definitely don't want to fight. They just wanted to take dragon and get out of there. Delay the stall. There you go. They got it. They might be able to kill Xerath actually. Just let Victor die, I think. Yep, there you go. They need to just melt drag and get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Jinx picked up some decent farm top lane.
Yeah. Delays the soul.
Yeah,
That's nice.
another 5 minutes to scale. That was just like, they had such a lead and then they all just like tunnel visioned on killing the Draven. They just walked past the Xerath and Draven. That was her just whacking the Jinx.
Yeah.
Trevor getting Nautilus hard. Good stopwatch. See what he can do. And the Diana R. Oh, wow. Really well played by Trevor there with a stopwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Shut down onto Diana.
Jinx is gaming. Oh.
Jinx is gaming. Peter getting melted here. Can't quite finish him off though. They get the Nautilus. They need to just attack the Draven.
Yeah.
Stop trying to walk past him.
Gosh. That was scary.
And Tarek gets the kill. Yeah, it seems like they were just
Draven.
Yeah. And Draven's just free firing on him, and he's 6-3. He's pretty strong right now. Definitely not somebody you can just ignore. They just wanted to finish the Peter off, but Tom Kench is always like deceptively tanky in my experience. Even when you get him low, it just seems like he just never dies because he just keeps proccing the shield and all your burst is gone.
See chat. Reed says.
Yeah, I'm reading it now. He says you don't need to go divine or Bork. I don't think you need to build a Bork, but I'm saying that the Triforce with the Tiamat just seemed weird with the Tiamat first, because he had Sunder straight into Tiamat. That just seems like a waste of 1200 gold, just for the stats Tiamat gives you, early especially. Like, unless you're building it into your item, it's kind of troll. It just seems like you're pissing away 1200 gold until you finish your build with it.
Yeah, you literally just build GMF for the wave clear, but then
Right.
fight the big tank. Ooh,
Right, well you don't need to
pop
even
on
wave
right
there,
away.
you just farm.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's top lane. You're not gonna be like
Yeah.
pushing and running out.
they are engaging on Tarek. Tarek can't get his R off,
Huge. for
and he's
GG.
stunned. I think Tarek just dies here, you just let him go.
Yeah,
There's coming there. It looks like a Baron play here for
just force BBK out of their own jungle.
just push him mid as fast as he can, give up Baron, or maybe Trevor look for the steal again. Already stole it once from Rengar last game, maybe he does it again. Oh! Think if that Jinx or actually hit somebody, they might steal it. I don't know why they're trying to fight this. This is really bad. That's not good at all. They should not be here at all. Well,
Yeah,
Trevor's still alive, but for how long, I guess. He burned
Yeah,
his
it's just-
flash too. I don't like that.
Just waste
There's only
as
one
much
spot
time
he
as
can
you
go.
Actually,
Does he get the execute? He might get the execute.
yeah.
I think he does.
Wasted
But
a lot
I
of
mean, you
time.
get the execute, but that is also really long respawn timers now, where it's almost.
Yeah,
And he burned his flash for it, so.
they've got Baron though, so like having 3-4 people chase him
Yeah.
up there is definitely.
I don't know what's going on here, but where. Dark 1v1ing Draven somehow. They're down 9k, but there's only one shutdown on Draven. What kind of sense does that make?
Like other times we're like behind and we have shutdowns because you're like 3 and 4, but you got your 3 kills recently.
Zera's actually poking pretty hard now. Oh, watch out for Dravenar. It seems like they would have good wave clear, but they just get poked out by the Zera.
Fairly good siege. And plus Baron makes it harder too, but
Yeah.
Victor to help as well now. Okay, it's opening for that. You need the wave.
They stun the Tom Kench. Do they have the damage to kill him though? Looking like they do not. He just goes out of there and he's gone. He's still plenty healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And meanwhile, Rengar's getting that tier 3, yeah.
One, that's entire.
Trevor died without even getting his R off there. The Tarkle comes through. Fiora got the reset on her R. Can Jinx get her reset? Oh, good flash away from the Rengar. W is the Tark stun. Don't know if... Oh, he stopped. Heal. No. It's gonna be tough for KK to hold on here. I do have decent wave clear with Jinx, Rockets, and Victor, but it's just tough. Draven is just hitting like a truck right now.
Yeah, this whole game, it's 10 and 3 now.
I mean, like, even if you get onto him, how do you kill him? He's got Bloodthirster. Eclipse is so much damage and he's so healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, even as Tom Kenchar if they need it, but I don't think they do.
Yeah, he played that fight pretty well too. He was like, just went back and helped kill the Fiora, and by the time he like came back to actually join the rest of the fight, he was full health and everybody was pretty low. It's just team didn't really need him to hold on during the fight and could like, just wait till he came back and dealing with the Fiora.
I don't think you even try to. I think you just give the dragon. Just want an ocean drag. You already. It's not even sold for him.
Fiora fighting for minions in the bot lane.
Times are tough. Definitely a famine going around in the blue side of the map.
Mm-hmm.
I like their comp too, which is like they just let it get out of control too early again.
Mm-hmm.
And this plan didn't really look like they're playing together. Fiora TPing behind him.
Okay.
Where's the Diana R here with the Taric R at the same time? Oh, Rengar spots it out with his R. I thought they had it looked like they had an opportunity too. I was kind of ready. There it is. Diana with the stunned with the Taric stun. He just held Nautilus. Draven gets Tom Kench ulted out of there. Nunya is still chasing. They just don't have the damage to kill Tom Kench. Down he goes. Jinx gets the reset, but Draven is still plenty healthy. And Rengar is split pushing on the side. Draven just one taps either Jinx or Trevor's coming back. Trevor says cringe in the chat. I agree.
That's a sick
That,
fight.
that was a good engage. That's kind of what they needed earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was waiting for that whole time, was that nice Diana and Taric ulti.
Yeah, like if their base wasn't just in shambles, they might have actually been able to win that fight.
Oh, Ben, look at Tom Kench damage. Out damaging the Fiora on Tom Kench. Xerath pumping out a ton of damage too, 19k.
Hmm.
He didn't even have that much gold either, $9,100. Gold, 9,100 gold,
Yeah.
and pumping out
Yeah,
just
like
a ton of damage.
I was looking at that like mid siege. He was doing a lot of damage. He's like down quite a bit of farm. Didn't really have any kills, but he's still just doing a ton of damage. It's
Victor's
interesting.
1, 4, and 3 and only down 600 gold to the enemy mid, but I mean, what can you even
He just
do?
takes longer to get online.
Yeah,
think.
for sure. That was just a tough game. They had a really good comp too.
Mm-hmm.
They could have just stalled it out for another 5-10 minutes. I think they had actually had a good chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think definitely next week, or they're gonna have to like go look at the tape and try to
Yeah.
just figure out how to stall the games out and not let it snowball so hard. I have the same problem. It seems like a lot of the beer league teams, it's either like one team is just snowballing out of control, and how to mitigate that is super tough sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like last season that was like the one thing our team was good at is just not like we were never like winning early mid game, but we would just not lose. We wouldn't
Right.
lose that hard, so eventually they would make a macro mistake and we would just win.
Right. Should we go to the
Yeah, sure. I'll end the stream. Thanks for watching, everybody. You'll get a none of your business appreciation thread. Talk about wave clear. Sounds good. All right. Peace.
Yeah.